Cricket from the coat hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
Natalie.
You don't remember me.
I'm sorry, I should have explained. I have this...
You did explain, Lenny.
Please call me Leonard. My wife called me Lenny.
Yeah, I know, you told me.
Well, then I probably told you how much I hated it.
Yeah.
Do you mind taking your glasses off? It's hard for me to... Thanks. So you have information for me?
Is that what your little note says?
Yeah.
Must be tough living your life according to a couple of scraps of paper. You mix your laundry list with your grocery list and you'll end up eating your underwear for breakfast. I guess that's why you have those freaky tattoos.
Yeah, it's tough. It's almost impossible. Look, I'm sorry I don't remember you. It's nothing personal.
I do have information for you. You gave me a license plate number. Had my friend at DMV trace it. Guess what name came up? John Edward Gamble. John G.
Do you know him?
No. But his face on his driver's license looked really familiar. I think he's been in the bar, maybe. Here's a copy of his license, his registration, photo and all. Are you sure you want this?
Have I told you what this man did?
Yeah.
Well, then you shouldn't have to ask.
But even if you get revenge, you're not going to remember it. You're not even going to know that it happened.
My wife deserves vengeance. Doesn't make any difference whether I know about it. Just because there are things I don't remember doesn't make my actions meaningless. The world doesn't just disappear when you close your eyes, does it? Anyway, maybe I'll take a photograph to remind myself. Get another freaky tattoo.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our San Diego podcast. This is episode 182, The Journey of Leonard Shelby, where we will be focusing on Chris Nolan's masterpiece, Memento. We are your hosts for the time being. I'm the Swan, and alongside me we have, should have had, James Warney, Diego Luna, and reintroducing our friend and guest for the evening, Mr. Chris Rodriguez-Bradford. What's up, man?
Not much. Thanks for having me back.
Welcome back, bro.
I know. I survived.
So, do you guys have anything? How are you guys?
I'm good, man. Good, enjoying life.
Staying safe?
Staying safe.
Yeah.
Staying...
Streaming's awesome.
Yeah. Touche, friend, touche. So before we get into our main movie focus, we've got some news.
News, yeah.
And various other segments. If you guys are ready to get into that.
Let's do this.
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
Alright, so this week, James, he must be super busy because he didn't give us any news to talk about, which is kind of a bummer because it would have been this is our first episode back since Fandom, correct?
Yes.
And so I'm pretty sure he'll be pissed about that.
He's probably a Marvel fan, that's why he's leaving.
Yeah. James Marvel warning.
Whatever.
But can we talk about DC Fandom, though?
Yeah, of course.
What'd you think of it?
So worth the hype. They kept promoting it, and there's commercials on TV for it. You could hear the old Superman theme. And I was like, fuck, DC's going to eat shit so bad again. So I was so nervous. I love DC. Love their characters. And the whole studio's been fucking them up for fucking 10 years now. Except for, I'm talking about their universe. Not like the Nolan shit.
No.
Like, not anything prior. Just like them trying to do stuff. And they hit some home runs with, Wonder Woman and Aquaman. But, thanks to Zack Snyder for casting them.
Yeah.
Or else they probably... Honest to God, if Zack Snyder didn't cast Jason Momoa as Aquaman, you wouldn't be Aquaman. It would have been a white boy, blonde hair Ken doll.
That is true.
So, like, Zack definitely gave that out there, put that out there for him. I was blessed with the DC gods because every time I clicked the computer, when I logged on to DC Fandom, I fell into a trailer every single time, except for the Suicide Squad one, which, there wasn't a trailer anyway. So, lame. But, then that movie's done, right?
Is it?
Yeah, I think they're done.
They're
more than 25% complete, and we didn't get a trailer. Just saying. But, what was your biggest takeaway from it?
I think Wesley would agree with me, and I think the Batman teaser that we got.
That sparkling dude did well. He's on the list of people that have turned me. From Daniel Craig to Robert Pattinson. So, like, there you go. Like, it's good. I still, like, I told Wes this, like, yeah, Matt Reeves is great, but I still don't like him for cleaning house. Coming in and getting rid of Ben Affleck's script and all that. But he's doing something completely different, which he did for the Planet of the Apes movies, too. And that's why the first one doesn't seem anything like the other two.
Yeah.
But, the Batman trailer was great. It really puts it at the level where he wants it.
And it's what a lot of people don't know. It's only 25% done.
Yeah. So that's where my dig came from, people.
So we were.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 25% done, which they got a lot done to put a little trailer in. I mean, they got enough to where they introduce both villains. You see a Bat Cave, see the Batmobile, you see the Batman punch the shit out of some poor innocent kid. So I'm
Vengeance.
Yeah,
Vengeance.
I hope he says the whole thing. I got goosebumps that he said that. I'm like, oh my god, is he going to say it? Like, the only person that's ever said that really well to me is like Peter Weller, and obviously, what's his name from the animated series?
Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, there we go. Hall of Fame Batman. But like, those two voices are the only ones that really ever said it.
Yeah.
So it's nice. It's gonna be awesome to hear that from him. Catwoman, wasn't thrilled to see a beanie with eye holes cut out,
but she's
just starting.
It's kind of like in the evolution of her. You know, she's not Catwoman yet.
Yeah.
Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
Even the Riddler is like barely starting.
It's funny because he gave me like a sense of him being Hush.
Yeah, but the duct tape around his face.
Yeah.
Well, huh.
Did I just open up like a
you
can
did,
of worms?
because did you see the Hush animated series?
Yes.
And all that stuff, or movie? That'd be interesting if he does do it that route.
If they introduce the Court of Owls.
I think they are. Apparently there's like a little thing to it.
Yeah.
Because they definitely are in the Arkham Knights game.
Yeah.
Is leaning into the Court of Owls.
Which is super dope.
Yeah.
That game looks really amazing.
And I would love to the Court of Owls, because he says the Joker is not around apparently. So what other villain? The Court of Owls would be badass.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm hoping for it. But I'm also still hoping for a Bat family.
What about Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, unrecognizable.
He needs to go on a fucking diet, dude.
As Penguin.
What the hell happened to him?
Nobody knew that it was even him until later on, right after it had aired.
He hasn't had this much makeup on since Daredevil, when he was Bullseye.
Oh wow, yeah.
That guy.
I'm really glad that they didn't go like the handsome, because in the video games, I think Penguin is like kind of sleek and like, you know, a slim dude. That Colin Farrell could have just walked in and done it that way, you know, but they went the grotesque kind of.
I think, because we've seen behind the scenes footage or photos of Colin Farrell without the makeup.
Okay.
And this story is about the corruption of Gotham, and it goes back in time through how the Wayne family's involved in it. Okay. I think we're going to see a younger, better looking Penguin from flashbacks.
Okay. That makes sense. Colin supposedly said that he's not in it very much, so they could be just setting him up for,
Yeah, because they want to do 3, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still want the Bat family. I'm sorry.
What about Wonder Woman? What did you think of that trailer?
I was finally glad we got to see Cheetah. Technically, we should have seen the movie by now. But I'm excited they went the route they did with Cheetah and let's not put her on leopard print.
Do you think that they'll be able to open the film in October, or will they push it back again?
I don't know. Honestly, theaters everywhere else are opening up.
Yeah.
So they might. I mean, I just read a news article that Unhinged, is that the Russell Crowe new movie?
Yeah.
About car road rage, opened up to #1 at 4 million. When was the last time you read anything opened up to #1 at 4 million domestic box office?
Well, you got to consider.
No, I know. I'm just saying for
like that makes news.
Wait, yeah. So they might open it up. I don't know. Honestly, I think Disney's doing a horrible job of releasing Mulan at $30 on Disney Plus. That's $35 for a person, or $36 for a person who doesn't have Disney Plus. They're going to test a bunch of different things out, and
because it's funny because I saw a commercial this morning that was talking about Mulan being on Disney Plus, and it said Disney Premiere.
Yeah.
So I was like, So I think they're probably doing now a new bundle where it's like, oh, well, you could get this many movies now, more if you want. You know, you could get the standard Disney Plus, but also you could get the Premiere Disney Plus where you could see movies.
I don't know. They should just do what I think Warner Brothers did with Scooby-Doo, which was the best move. They released it early.
Scoob,
yeah. They released it early for $20 to own for $25.
Yeah.
Might as well buy it.
Yeah.
And then you own it. Kids will watch it over and over again. I think if they did that with Mulan, they would get better. Keep it off of Disney Plus. For Wonder Woman, you want that opening weekend number, especially for the Warner Brothers with their superheroes.
That's why they didn't go digital already. We could have already had Wonder Woman.
Same reason why you don't have the Black Widow, her movie, which
that's right.
is the next Marvel movie besides Spider-Man, right? Like, what else? Nothing's come out since then.
And they're literally like not doing anything.
Or I was waiting for their announcements today because they never let Warner Brothers get away with shit. They always drop something immediately after. And they saw Batman, they saw Zack Snyder, and they're like, we're not fucking with that. Like, our director of the last two Avengers movies, like the first two, he fucked up theirs.
That's true.
So it's
and also the Snyder cut, like a lot of stuff. It's like they dropped on this.
I was so excited for the Snyder cut when they started playing Hallelujah. I got goosebumps, not because of this, like, the meaning of the song. It was because it reminded me of Watchmen.
Yeah,
and I remember how, and that scene alone is a sex scene though, but just like, he's using that music again. This is the tone he's going for. This, and it worked so well in that trailer. The few lines, like, I even heard people, the Snyder Cut fans say, like, they never faced us before, at least not united. He goes, that was for those fans. Like, people are saying, like, that's what it meant, like, to us. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool that they're looking for meaning to it. But, that shit was written, like, 4 years ago. But more power to you guys. So I'm just stoked about this Snyder Cut. I always hoped for it. I never thought we would get it. If we did, it would be an extra on a DVD with artwork showing for the graphics. I did not think HBO would spend $20 to $30 million
extra,
on top of it to do it. So I'm telling you, after this merger, whoever is in charge of the studio for DC and all that realize what arsenal they have, and they're going to go heavy on it now. Like, they're taking it seriously, and I'm looking forward to what DC has to offer now. Because
even with the characters that the Suicide Squad is coming out with, super obscured. I mean, and it's crazy. Like, the cast that they have, they really brought out something new, unique, especially with James Gunn, like, which I thought was a horrible thing that what Disney did releasing them. But like I said, like what Disney
that's
lost,
what happens when you listen to a mob.
DC's gained, and the fact that it's a hard R, right? It's like
for the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
He's saying it's the biggest movie he's done so far, and you could argue that could just be for publicity or whatever, but he's saying it's the coolest shit that he's done so far. But
he gets to kill half his heroes, at least. That's why that's why they're so obscure. Well, first of all, he loves going after obscure characters. I mean, he decided to go do a Marvel movie on Guardians of the Galaxy with a talking tree and a talking raccoon.
Which is, they were never big. Everyone
said this is going to be Marvel's first bomb. That has the highest opening in August, I think, still. So they gave it to the right guy for what they want to do. I myself